Hello everybody, my name is George. I'm one of the co-founders of Moveo.AI, and today I was thinking of talking a little bit about what is conversational AI. Many of my friends and many people in general ask me what is conversational AI, and it's one of the most trending topics in AI, so I think it makes sense for us to talk about it. Conversational AI is mostly a field of natural language processing, which deals with kind of imitating human interactions, human conversations between two people. It's usually a user, a customer, and a business. And conversational AI is the field of NLP, which tries to build algorithms that imitate a human-like conversation. So in my mind, those conversations can be split into two different categories. The first category is what I call a social conversation. This is where a user talks with an algorithm, like you might have heard of GPT-3, a large language model, about broad topics like, for example, I'm feeling down today, what should I do? Or it's raining outside, give me some tips of entertainment. Things that are not predefined and are very broad. And there's been recent advances in NLP that have made those conversations very human-like. And I urge you to go try those models because they're very fun to interact with. But the problem with those models is that they're mostly being used for toy conversations because there's no actual use case other than just playing around with them. Because it's very hard to interpret them, it's very hard to understand how they work, and it's really hard to make it your own and change it. So let's now talk about the other category of conversations, which are more business-related conversations. In those conversations, usually a customer talks with a business. This is very different because now the chatbot has to understand, interpret, and give answers about business-specific problems. So what is a problem for business A might not be a problem for business B, or the other way around. So in these conversations, a customer talks or chats with a chatbot that has been trained on business-specific data. This is very important, and you can see the difference right from the start. So what is really interesting about this is that in those type of situations, a business has to develop their own chatbot that has been fine-tuned on their own data. And usually this is done through a conversational AI platform. This is a platform where a company imports their data and creates a virtual assistant. And so conversational AI can be used in many different verticals, in many different industries. For example, it can be used in banking, it can be used in healthcare, it can be used for SaaS companies, it can even be used in e-commerce, which is a very growing use case. This is it. Thanks for watching the video. I hope that you learned what conversational AI is, and stay tuned for more videos.